picked this chair up too because I was thinking, as we were talking about mahogany and different woods, and even a wood that Arthur mentioned that we see in winter chairs is birch. And that's an important wood in this chair because the style of this chair, the carving of the crest and the splat, is very traditional coastal Massachusetts. It's known as an owl's eye splat, and this variation of it we see in Massachusetts time and time again. But this chair is constructed entirely out of birch primary wood. And another name for birch, I've heard it being called the poor man's mahogany. Because it can really take on this richness, that warm, reddish richness, as opposed to that blackish, grayish color of the walnut. Birch maintains that warmth to it. And the grain is very fine and very straight. It's not it's not as tormented or twisted grain that you see in walnut. And then kind of supporting that attribution to New Hampshire are these little applied knee returns, which are very folky and kind of evocative of something you would see on a Massachusetts Chippendale chair, but really something that you would only see up in the country, up in New Hampshire.
And that's what I'm going to speak about is, to me, the fun part. This is all fun, but this is always a treat. This is a sample of figured maple. And we call it figured maple. We don't call it tiger maple, we call it curly maple. It's all a matter of degrees. But if you see the outside of the tree, you cannot tell that the grain is curly or figured inside. It's only until you split it that you see the rippling of the wood. Botanists still today do not know what causes that. There are theories, but nobody's certain. Because if somebody could really figure it out, it doesn't grow from generation to generation. You can't take a seed pod from a tree that has a figure in the wood and plant the seed pod and expect to get a tree with wood like this. It's not going to happen. So it's all a matter of luck and hit and miss if you end up with a piece of figured maple. So what we did is we had a sawyer that we know, and he brought in a few samples of figured maple for us. But then we had our cabinet maker finish it. And so that's, if you look at the curly maple highboy, or the figured maple highboy from Stonington, that's what it would have looked like when the cabinet maker started out. And that's what he ended up with. So it's truly remarkable to see the begin and the end of a piece of wood in the 18th century in Stonington or Mystic, turning out to be that terrific high-chested drawers from that area. And there's a couple of theories which I'll tell you because nobody really knows yet. One of the theories is that a lot of these particular type of figured maple grows in South County, Rhode Island, which is where the University of Rhode Island is. The soil is very sandy, very not rocky, doesn't have a lot of loam, very, very sandy.
A lot of pores.
A lot of pores, okay, a lot of sand. So the trees don't have a real good root system because the soil moves, the sand moves around so much. Okay, so the saplings, as they're starting to grow, are really young, and the wind is blowing, and if you see the wrinkle in my neck as I get older, well, the next year it follows, and then the next year it grows a little more, and it starts to have these little wrinkles, just like I do. So that is one reason that you get these, and so the sapling starts to get these little markings from waving back and forth, and before you know it, you end up with a piece of wood like that. There's another theory that we heard from a cabinet maker who said that he's into naturalistic ideas about everything, and he said it's like a little fungus that grows within the umbrella of the tree, where the leaves cause the drip line. The drip line being where on a rainy day, when the water drips down, and the area within that umbrella is what he said is where this fungus or mushroom sort of grows, and it creates in the root system this type of figure to the wood.
As the roots of the fungus attach to the tree, the roots penetrate into the tree. So that's why you get this kind of horizontal, and then as the tree grows over that imperfection again, it's repeating that imperfection throughout the tree, but it's as the fungus is attached to the root, attached to the tree, and that root system penetrates the tree. Now I can say, as you see the fungus growing in my hand.
Let me show you something. Okay, so this is just a plain piece of maple. It doesn't have any figure to it. It's really clean. It's like the cabinet maker who made this tavern table, which is maple throughout, legs, top, frame, everything. That's what he would have used, a simple piece of clean maple that a sawyer probably cut and brought to him. And said, oh, that's a good point to make a table out of. So, but then...
And before you go on to that, if I can.
Yeah.
So you have that choice of pure, clean, beautiful maple, and then you have a piece of curly maple. And the cabinet maker that made that highboy decided to make it out of curly maple because you get a beautiful effect. But look how much more difficult that's going to be able, it's going to be so much more difficult to work a piece of curly maple than it is. You're going to have to make all the drawer lips and the lips. The woods the grain might separate along the curl, but he's going across the grain and maintaining that curl to get that beautiful effect, but working with a really challenging piece of wood.
It's just amazing to me that, when we speak of apprentices in cabinet shops, what they would do is sharpening tools probably for their first 4 years. Because they didn't have power tools, so their tools had to be really sharp. And they got most of their tools from England. They were expensive, of course, they were being imported. And so their tools were critical. It was critical that their tools had to be razor sharp. And so then the next step is what we call bird's eye maple, which is another sort of malfunction in the growth of the maple tree. And they have these little dots, bird's eyes. They look just like little bird's eyes. And we've been learning a lot about this of the last few years because we're starting to see, and we'll pass this around, this wonderful little table from Vermont.
Yeah.
The New York State,
But the Vermont.
right up near Vermont, New York State line, where it has figured maple draw front, bird's eye maple surround. And so, this is a really classic Vermont or upstate New York table. There's not much, there's only Lake Erie, Lake Champlain in between. And so the ideas were going back and forth. And this table actually has a cherry top on it as well. And we're going to get into cherry, which is Connecticut's best wood. We use it all the time. But this is really a wonderful design, and there are pictures of Vermont furniture with that exact little sort of design on the draw front. So that's one of the ways that we know where this was made.